Alright guys, today in this video we're going to be playing some Fishing Planet. I've played this in the past before, so I'm going to for 5 days. And so that will set up Washington going for the victory. McKee looking deep. Out of bounds, and with 8 seconds left to over to Washington. We're gonna go out here and we do have a boat equipped, or I don't think we can use a boat on this map. Alright, so we're gonna go after flathead catfish and long-nosed gar. So let's go fishing. Alright. Awfully impressive defensively and offensively. 41-7, Jacksonville over Tennessee. Turtle Hearts, a huge day. Try this. Jordan Love of the Green Bay Packers, quarterback coming out of concussion protocol, sits out this game. He could have played high back set, give it to the fullback on a reverse handoff. That's hands the fullback. He goes in from 1 yard out, Michael. That would have been you. You would have been my fullback, 16-3. I haven't played Fishing Planet in a while, so. And then the Colts at the Texans. CJ Stroud's on the second and on the sideline.
Just go here.
I don't want to get this that time. Let's get it right here. Shines.
Look at the Raiders.
Oh yeah, I forgot I have to keep that on.
Wrap up the #1 pick in the draft. The Falcons winning against the Saints gives the NFC South title to the Carolina Panthers. The Giants finish the season on a 2-game win streak. And Myles Garrett set the all-time single-season sack record, getting his 23rd of the year as the Browns knocked off the Cincinnati Bengals. And here's one for playoff headlines. What we know for
this one.
in many ways, clinching the top spot in the wild card race. They will take on the Carolina Panthers next week because the Panthers won the South. That game will be in Charlotte. The Jaguars first attack to win the South. Bears lose, but as we said, they still hold on to the number 2 seed in the NFC. We'll get the entire playoff picture set for you, including the matchups in the opening round next week. We'll also hear from the 2 leading candidates for the league's MVP, Drake May after interest to win, and Matthew Stafford after his 26th touchdown of the year. Both of them will speak with us, as will a guy who knows a thing or two about MVPs and Super Bowls and playoffs. Plus, we'll get your side of our as well as we continue here on the OT.
Yeah, right here.
So let's get it started.
Is this the spot? Nope. Let's try right here. Yep, this is the spot. This is a spot. Let's go right there.
There are many ways to do it in Planet Fitness, but only one way to start. We're all strong on this planet. Planet Fitness. Free fitness training. Open 24 hours. Just $15 a month. Just go.
Alright, so honestly, I haven't played in a while. Last time I played was like 3-4 months ago. And so, let's try and get this, and come on, we're gonna get a bite. Just gotta wait for a bite. Just got to wait. Now this is a saltwater rod I'm using. Let's try reeling. to the Overland exhibit, plus our 3M Performance Studio featuring custom wraps and tints. Discover what drives you at Luther Auto. Football doesn't stop when the weather turns cold, and neither do we. At Renewal by
I forget how long this broadcast. Alright, come on. Are we gonna get a fish?
Window opening in about 5 minutes, minimizing heat loss to your home. Game on all winter long. Renewal by Anderson. Schedule your free consultation today. Experience Luther Auto at the Twin Cities Auto Show. From Luxury Lane to the Overland exhibit, plus our 3M Performance Studio featuring custom wraps and tints. Discover what drives you at Luther Auto.
Who's Peter Ward?
Why do we not know about it?
Good test where my marker is.
He's been reading for me. I live by it every day.
Alright.
Well, the NFL playoffs kick off Saturday with wildcard weekend powered by Verizon. 6 games over 3 days, and we'll have 2 of them on Fox.
Hopefully we can catch a gar, hopefully we can catch a long-nosed gar or a, let's hope we can catch a long-nosed gar or a flathead catfish. That's what I'm trying to catch. So,
Good to see you, Tom. Thanks for sticking around. I know it's cold there in Chicago. We appreciate you. We appreciate you doing this. Let's talk about your
For you guys.
get the best time.
Let's talk about this Bears team. You've seen them a couple times down the stretch. They're going to have a home game next week against the Green Bay Packers. Should Bears fans worry about their team if they're not down double digits in the fourth quarter?
You know, it shouldn't surprise them at this point. I think earlier in the year it did kind of take them a little bit. They really don't want to be in that situation. But when they can make a few plays in the fourth quarter, and Jalen makes some plays with his feet, and he made some terrific throws there in the second half. The crowd gets into it. The defense got the interception. Early in the year, they kind of thought it was sustainable, but that actually has been
I'm
their
gonna
formula
try
for late. And they've got to tighten it up in the playoffs because these teams and the competition they're playing is going to be much better. But they've got a distinct playing style, and it's going to be hard to come in here to Soldier Field and beat them. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Washington.
Hopefully we can catch one. It's been like 7 minutes or something. It's been quite a while.
What, in your opinion, what have you noticed that's made them so special, and they're now the #1 seed in the NFC? Yeah, I think that defensive line is just so underrated. No one really talks about them. They pressure the passer. They play a lot of zone coverage, so a lot of turnovers, and then they're running the ball well. They're playing a very winning style of formula. That kind of what the Eagles did a little bit last year, kind of what the Bears have done. They turn it over a few too many times. I don't like to see how it's played, but they're going to have to tighten it.
Looks like we're not getting too much things. We're not getting any bites.
You know what? You couldn't be more right about that, Tom.
I'm kind of surprised.
The Rams got back to the win column today. They're still one of the favorites to
I'm
win
gonna
the
try.
I love the Rams.
I'm
I
gonna
love
try
the way
this
Stafford's
rod.
playing. I love the way McVay calls games. I love the way he designs game plans. They run the ball well. They got Puka, Devontae. Hopefully he's coming back. Their D-line attacks. There's a lot of things to like about that team. Now, they're not going to sweat going into any of these, road playoff stadiums and worry about winning or losing. They have tremendous belief in what they're doing. I think between the Rams and the Eagles, those two teams, not that they're sleepers, but they're kind of, in my mind, they're right there at the top. Tom, what's up, my man? Your hands are looking all right, man. Put some gloves on. Stop acting so tough out there in the cold.
Let's try this rod. Okay.
That's an MVP race. Today, Matthew Stafford threw for 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions once again, and now he has a total of 46 touchdowns on the year. Is Matthew Stafford your MVP, or do you want to give it to the fellow Patriot Drake, man?
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't get a vote. I think what Matthew Stafford's done this season has been absolutely remarkable. 46 touchdowns, that's, for any quarterback, that's a dream season. So he's been spectacular. Drake May on the other side has done some incredible things with Josh McDaniels in their first year together. Drake's got a long career ahead. I'm sure he's gonna have many opportunities. You know, I would say.
Well, I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna switch my routes again. I'm gonna try this one.
Oh boy, that is going to be
Yeah,
the game.
this
If
one.
it ends up going down to Mile High with those two teams playing in that environment, Brock and I have been in that environment at Mile High a few times.
Let's hope we can catch one.
It's a raucous environment. There's a lot of good football that needs to happen between now and then, but man, that would be one AFC championship game that I want to see.
Tom, we appreciate you sticking around again on the cold night in Chicago. We promise not to bother you again during the regular season, okay?
Thanks,
That's the deal here.
See you, buddy. Deal, guys. Great to see you.
Tom. Great to see you. Next week during the playoffs, we don't know where you will be just yet, but we will see where it is, and we will get you set for pregame coverage for that. All right, lots to talk about here as we go forward. And one of the last things that Tom Brady talked about was that MVP race. It's a race because Drake May and the Patriots just keep on winning. They did so today, wrapping up the number 2 seed, and their quarterback Drake May spoke about it afterwards with them on.
All right, Drake, let's talk about it. Here you are after a terrific season, a nice cap, and here's the best part, the postseason. What do you look forward to the most?
I look forward to being here at home, back here at home. We've got a great fan base, we've got a
Well,
great squad.
I might. Well, guys, I'm gonna end the video here. It's been 11 minutes, so see ya.